Ålesund is a city on the west coast of Norway, around 300 kilometers north of Bergen. It is most known for its Art Nouveau architecture, its fishing heritage, and being the gateway to the Geirangerfjord. We will show you how to see most in a day. If you arrive by car, use one of the parking garages in the center. Street parking is limited to 2 or 3 hours. The city center is compact and walkable. If you arrive by plane at Vigra Airport, take the airport bus to the city center. If you arrive by cruise ship, the terminal is right in the center. Be aware that when multiple large cruise ships are in port, the city gets completely overrun. Many locals are not happy about this. One problem is that a large ship docked at the southern end blocks the Ålesundet, the narrow strait the town is named after. Local boat traffic cannot pass until the ship leaves. If you are not arriving by cruise, check the port schedule and plan around it. There are 2 hop-on hop-off buses, and a city train when cruise ships are in port. The main attraction is the city itself. Unlike most Norwegian coastal towns with white, red, and yellow wooden houses, Ålesund looks completely different. The buildings have turrets, spires, and ornate stone facades. The reason is a fire. On the 23rd of January, 1904, a fire broke out in the Ålesund Preserving Company factory. Some say a cow knocked over a lit torch. That night, a storm with strong southwesterly winds spread it through the densely packed wooden buildings. In 16 hours, 850 buildings were destroyed, and 10,000 of the 12,000 residents left homeless. Only one person died, an elderly woman who went back for her purse. Kaiser Wilhelm II sent 4 ships with supplies and building materials. The city was rebuilt between 1904 and 1907 in Art Nouveau style, which was fashionable at the time. Around 50 young Norwegian architects designed the new buildings, using concrete and stone instead of wood. That is why Ålesund has one of the most complete Art Nouveau cityscapes in the world. The main street is named Kaiser Wilhelms Gate in gratitude. Walk along Apothekergata and Kongens Gate for the finest examples. To learn more, visit the Jugendstilsenteret, the Art Nouveau Center, in a restored former pharmacy. Mount Aksla gives you the famous view over the whole city. You can climb the 418 steps from the town park in 20 to 30 minutes, or drive around the back of the mountain. There is parking at Aksla Stadion, a small sports ground, but it is still quite a walk from there to the top. Tour buses have to stop at the stadion due to safety concerns. The tourist road train Bituget still runs from the cruise terminal to the top during the season. With a normal car, you can continue to Fjellstua, but there are only a handful of spaces, so don't count on finding one free. Fjellstua is a restaurant that has been here over 120 years. The viewing platform is free if you eat or drink there, otherwise 100 kroner. If cruise ships are in town, go early morning or late afternoon. Ålesund Church was built in 1909 after the fire. Unlike the rest of the city, it was not designed in Art Nouveau, but inspired by medieval Norwegian churches. The glass windows behind the organ were a gift from Kaiser Wilhelm II. The harbor is worth exploring. Ålesund is still an active fishing port and the world's leading exporter of klippfisk, salted and dried cod. Don't confuse it with stockfish from Lofoten. That's unsalted. The fish trade with Spain goes back to the 1820s. During the peak, known locally as Spanska Tida, 20 to 30 Spanish ships would be in the harbor at once. Try bacalao at one of the harbor restaurants. The Basque fish buyers brought the recipe when they came to pick up the fish. The product went to Spain, and the recipe came back. Near the harbor, there is a statue of Rollo, or Gangarolf. According to local legend, he was born on Giske, just outside Ålesund. After being banned from Norway, he went raiding in France, made a deal with the French king in 911, and received land that became Normandy. He was the ancestor of William the Conqueror. The statue was a gift from Rouen in 1911. About 3 kilometers west at Twenneset is Atlanterhavsparken, one of Northern Europe's largest saltwater aquariums with 4 million liters. It is built into the coastal landscape with views out to the open Atlantic. All the fish are from Norwegian waters, so you will see a lot of species that end up on dinner plates. The highlight is the large ocean tank, where a diver comes in once a day to feed the fish by hand. The fish try to steal the food from him, which is entertaining to watch. Outside there are seals, otters, and penguins. The seal pool alone is almost 6,000 square meters. Children can fish for crabs and touch starfish in the activity room, the indoor version of Norway's most popular summer activity for kids. Check the website for feeding times and the activity schedule. You reach it by bus 1 towards Hesse or a 7-minute drive. If you are comparing it to the aquarium in Bergen, this one is much better. The Sunnmøre Museum is about 5 kilometers east of the center. An open-air museum with over 55 historic buildings and a large boat collection with traditional boats, Viking ship replicas, and a medieval merchant ship copy. It sits on the site of Borgundkaupangen, a trading center active from the 11th to the 16th century. There is a medieval museum built over the excavation site. Bus 609 from Kirkegata, 10 minutes. Plan 90 minutes. So that should be enough for a day. If you have more time, there are some excursions worth considering. Alnes Lighthouse on Godoya Island is a 20-minute drive. There has been a lighthouse here since 1852. The current tower dates from 1937. Next to it is a cultural center with an art gallery and a cafe, known for its homemade cake. Runde Island is Norway's southernmost major seabird colony. Thousands of puffins nest here during summer. It is further away and requires a ferry, so plan at least half a day. We have a separate video about Runde. You can also take a fjord cruise towards the Geirangerfjord or explore the Giske Islands, which have Viking and medieval remains. If you like hiking, there is Sukkertoppen on Hessa. The name means sugar top, and at 314 meters, it is higher than Aksla. The hike is about 2 kilometers each way, with around 260 meters of elevation gain. Count an hour to the top. At the summit, there is a rotating compass showing all visible peaks, placed there in 1998 for Ålesund's 150th anniversary. Full 360-degree view and much less crowded than Aksla. The trail gets muddy when wet, so wear proper shoes. Drive or take the bus to Hesse. The starting point is on Sukkertoppen, but the signage is not great. That's it. We hope this video was useful. Please give it a like, and if you haven't done it, subscribe to the channel. Check our video about the Geirangerfjord, or the one about the islands of Sunnmøre.